Simplifying your strategy for success with ADHD. That's the topic of this video. So the irony is, as I was planning on making this video on simplifying and how we don't need so many frameworks and strategies and tools, what I found myself doing was going to CapCut to look at the teleprompter tools, to think about how I was going to create a script, follow an outline, So all of the, I started putting up all these barriers. All these barriers were coming up. And the irony is, the video is all about how we don't need so many frameworks. We all tend to look at the experts, and they have all these guides and these downloads and these programs, right? And we start accumulating them. And what happens is it starts to become overwhelming, the amount of information, and we lose sight of our natural ability. So I do have separate here a couple notes. So one of the themes of all my work is progress over perfection. So I can just look and be natural. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? One of the things that all these frameworks do is add a lot of confusion. So then we're not sure which one to use, right? Another one is overwhelm. It's just too much information, right? And then this creates analysis paralysis. So one of the ways I've simplified my approach is just taking a step back from all the resources, guidelines, strategies, templates, frameworks, and getting quiet with myself and trying to hone in on what are you actually trying to do, right? So that's one of the ways that I cut through the noise. And I'm just pulling up another bit of my notes here because one of the ways, and so another way that we get stuck with all this is that these frameworks, these templates, these recommendations, they all start to have a lot of logistics, a lot of moving parts. And our ADHD brain does not like that. We like to be creative, move fast, be innovative, right? We don't like following a playbook typically. So even though we are constantly seeking playbooks that we think will make things easier for us, the irony is that when we find them, we struggle to use them and apply them, and then they overload the system. So imagine if you're trying to go around the corner to get something, and instead of just asking someone, oh, you make a right, make a left, you make a right, you ask for the book of maps for the whole country. And then suddenly you're trying to map it out. Is that the shortest route? Is there another route? You're not even leaving the house and you're already feeling so stressed and overwhelmed when someone could just say, walk to the corner, make a right, it's right there, right? We're looking for the shortcut, the easier way, the faster way, and all that does is delay us. So what I would encourage you to do is try setting aside these frameworks, or maybe just pick one to follow at a time, right? Try to let go of all of these outside structures and try to get quiet and hone in on what am I actually trying to say here? What am I trying to accomplish here? What value am I trying to add? And what's the best way I can do that as quickly and as easily as possible? So I hope this was helpful. I'm following my own advice. So I'd love to hear if these videos are helpful and other topics you'd like to hear, things you're struggling with, put it in the comments. And I'd love to make more videos that are really tailored to what you guys are struggling with. Have a good one.